Hey y'all, Survival Study 1 here. I'm gonna make a new video for y'all. I know it's been a long time since I've made y'all a video, but I'll go ahead and this is gonna be about my first aid kit. But before I get started, I want to show y'all a new bracelet I wove. This is out of the same style before. It's the Cobra Stitch, and I've heard it called a couple other things. I'm not exactly sure if I'll make a video or not, seeing it is sort of a complicated process. I did screw up the knot a couple times there, but that's fine. The buckle is an ITW Nexus whistle buckle. I'm not going to blow it any louder because there are people in the house, but yeah. There's about 9 feet of paracord corresponding to my 9-inch wrist. Yeah, I have a pretty big wrist. But yeah, orange paracord, orange buckle. Okay, anyway, here is the first aid kit. It is in a red pouch that I got from Marine Corps Air Station Beaufort Federal Credit Union a while back. It is a red leather pouch, so it is waterproof or fairly water resistant, and the zipper seems to hold up fairly well. It is a YKK zipper, so not too worried. This goes in my new red hiking pack. It's smaller than my EDC or man purse, as I call it, first aid kit. So let's bust into the first aid kit. Inside I have 2 Johnson & Johnson Surgi pads. They are basically sponges for the blood. They will suck that stuff up like crazy. Next, I have about 10 feet of duct tape horribly wrapped around some little plastic piece I found. You can put that to attach like a Surgi pad over a wound instead of medical tape. And also, if you look at Nothing Fancy, he said if somebody has or is developing a blister, you can just wipe it down with alcohol and just slap that right on there. I do need to get some moleskin for my kit, but I haven't been able to run and get some yet. There I have a smaller gauze pad. It is a 7 centimeter by 7 by 5 centimeter, 12 ply gauze pad. You know, just a little gauze pad for something small, a little bigger than what the Band-Aids I have. I have 5 of those little aloe vera burn gels. Just a good thing to keep on our hands. I have 2 of the very large-sized Johnson & Johnson Band-Aid. You can always have a wound. Bigger Band-Aid still goes in a smaller cut. Smaller Band-Aid won't go on a bigger cut. It's always good to have a few big Band-Aids laying around. These are antiseptic wipes that are sting-free but are disinfectant wipes. I have about probably 6 of those in here. Yeah, 5 or so of them in there. And, you know, that's just good to keep around. Here is another smaller non-stick Telfa pad that is 1.5 inches by 2 inches. You put a Telfa pad over something that's bleeding because the skin will bond to it, and the Telfa pad will keep the skin from bonding to it so that when you pull it off, it won't break. Next, in my little baggie, I have 5 Motrin and 5 aspirin. Aspirin's good if somebody's having a heart attack or something like that. And it also helps, you know, just with a headache and anything. And you can double up with different meds like Tylenol, aspirin, and Motrin, things like that. Don't quote me on it. I'm not a doctor, and I don't want to be liable if any of you do that and die. But, yeah, I have doubled up on sort of painkillers like that before, and it hasn't caused me any problem. Here I have 4 antiseptic alcohol pads. Yeah, they sting, but they kill everything. I have a tube of Neosporin plus pain relief. It helps to disinfect the wound. It's just a topical cream. I have 2 tablets for Imodium AD antidiuretics because that's a great way to lose a lot of fluid in the backwoods, guys. If you got the runsies, you're going to lose a lot of water along with it, so yeah. Here I have about 5 large paper clips and about 8 or 9 small paper clips, or safety pins. These can be used to reattach straps, all sorts of things like that. You can use them as needles, all sorts of stuff. They're great applications, and they're just good to hang around. I have 5 of these regular-sized general purpose Band-Aids. These are first aid only brand, whatever brand you guys can get your hands on. Here are slightly fatter, slightly larger ones. I have 5 of those as well. I just keep 5 because, you know, it's not too many, not too few. And here I have 4 of these smaller butterfly sort of closure type sized bandages. That's really all that's in the kit for right now. I need to add a roll of medical tape, 1 tube of super glue, because you can use that to deal with foot cracks, like if your feet are cracking up, and also can close large bleeding wounds, you know, that kind of stuff, as well as adding some moleskin for blisters too, because well, blisters will suck on a backwoods trek. And for the camp that I have this all particularly for, we are going to be doing a lot of trekking, up to like 10 miles a day, if not more. I think that's what they said. But yeah, that's going to be a, you guys can fill in whatever explicitive you want if you get a bunch of blisters. But yeah, I'll bring you guys a review of 2 of the survival kits I am compiling to go in that pack to camp with me. And thank you guys for watching. Survivalist31 out.